Do you remember the high street of your childhood? I do. It was a place buzzing with life, a kaleidoscope of sights, sounds, and smells. The baker's aroma wafted through the air, tempting you with freshly baked bread. The butcher proudly displayed his cuts of meat, while the greengrocer's stall overflowed with colorful fruits and vegetables. It was a sensory experience, a community hub where neighbors met, friends chatted, and shopkeepers knew your name. It was the heart of our towns and cities, a place where we felt connected. These memories are now tinged with a hint of sadness as I witness the stark reality of our high streets today. The vibrancy I remember is fading, replaced by a sense of decline and a growing number of empty shop fronts. It's a far cry from the bustling centers of commerce and community they once were. Walking down the high street today is a different experience altogether. Gone are many of the independent shops that gave our high streets their unique character. In their place, we see a rise in generic chains, vape shops, and bookmakers. The colourful facades of independent businesses are replaced by the monotonous uniformity of national brands, and the friendly banter of local shopkeepers is increasingly rare. Adding to this sense of decline is the growing issue of homelessness. It's heartbreaking to see people sleeping rough in doorways, a visible reminder of the challenges facing our society. The high street, once a symbol of prosperity, now reflects a more complex and challenging reality. The reasons for this decline are complex and multifaceted. One major factor is the lack of funding for local councils. Cash-strapped councils simply don't have the resources to invest in the regeneration and upkeep of our high streets. This lack of investment is evident in the crumbling infrastructure, the overflowing bins, and the general air of neglect. Furthermore, complex and outdated planning laws often hinder private investment. The process of obtaining planning permission can be lengthy and expensive, deterring businesses from setting up shop on the high street. These bureaucratic hurdles only exacerbate the challenges facing our high streets. Section 4. The rise of the digital marketplace. Another significant factor contributing to the decline of the high street is the rise of online shopping. The convenience of browsing and purchasing goods from the comfort of our homes, coupled with often cheaper prices, has undeniably shifted consumer behavior. The high street, once the primary destination for shopping, now faces stiff competition from the ever-growing digital marketplace. While online shopping offers undeniable convenience, it has come at a cost to our high streets. The shift to online shopping has resulted in decreased footfall, impacting not only retailers but also the cafes, restaurants, and other businesses that rely on a vibrant high street ecosystem. Section 5. A landscape of neglect. The decline of the high street is not just an economic issue, it's also a social one. The physical decay of our high streets can lead to a sense of neglect and abandonment, fostering an environment where antisocial behavior can thrive. This in turn creates a vicious cycle, making people feel unsafe and further deterring them from visiting. The high street should be the beating heart of our communities, a place where people feel safe and connected. However, the reality for many high streets today is a far cry from this ideal. Section 6. Breathing new life into our high streets. The situation may seem bleak, but it's not without hope. There are potential solutions, innovative ideas that could revitalize our high streets and restore them to their former glory. One such solution is community-led regeneration projects. These projects empower local people to take ownership of their high streets, transforming them into vibrant and welcoming spaces. Another potential solution is to encourage sustainable development and support local businesses. Imagine high streets lined with independent shops selling locally sourced products, cafes offering ethically sourced coffee, and restaurants serving locally grown produce. This shift towards sustainability would not only boost the local economy but also reduce our environmental impact. Section 7. It starts with us. The revitalization of our high streets is not just the responsibility of local councils or big businesses, it's a collective responsibility, a challenge that requires us all to play our part. By supporting local businesses, engaging in community initiatives, and simply choosing to spend our money on the high street, we can all contribute to their revival. The high street of the future doesn't have to be a desolate landscape of empty shops and boarded-up windows. It can be a vibrant hub of community life, a place where local businesses thrive and people come together. The future of our high streets is in our hands. Let's choose to fight for them.